Greetings and welcome, fellow Dragon Knights, to another episode of Let's Play Divinity 2. The developers cut. Alright, we have vanquished all the foes in the Hall of Echoes. Let's make sure that we gathered all the loot. We have had no time to look at any of it, so I'm just hoping it's good. There's probably some divine stuff in here that's probably useful, but I think I've fully charmed up my suits. So really, at this point, I would just be looking for, replacements for the Scorpion set. Which will slowly start to happen. Wisdom skill is nicely up, so I get 20% more points, which at this point really starts ticking on. I mean, depending on how early you get it, it really starts getting your benefits, but it's really at this stage that you start to notice it, I presume, I think. But let's go get our prize. A chance to rescue Ygerna from her death, and thus ensuring that we can kill Damien.
There it is. Ygerna's sword.
Alright, there's no enemies ahead. So, let us begin.
We are in Ygerna's memory and about to witness her execution. Stop this from happening and she will live again.
Ygerna, by the powers vested in me by blessings divine, I hereby sentence you to death for actively furthering the interests of man's most hated enemy, the Black Ring.
Do as you must. Providential prodigy you think you are. I am guilty of nothing but awakening powers in Damien that would have roused no matter how, and of giving him my love.
The demon within his soul could have been kept caged if it were not for the darkness you whispered into his mind. For this crime, there shall be no clemency. Farewell, Ygerna.
Lucian, stay your hand. An intruder. You, step out from the shadows. Who are you?
A Dragon Knight.
Be welcome then, noble dragon.
Tell us, if it please you, why are you here?
Ygerna must live. I know you cannot understand, but she must. Please hand her over to me. There is no need for violence.
Out of the question. Take one more step forward and we will be forced to attack you.
I have no choice.
And neither have we. Now, die with honor.
And let's once again buff up.
Arise, my pet.
And right, let's not be in the center of everything. Oh, damn it. Ran out of potions. Let's quickly refill them. Actually, that's probably not the... Hierarchy is not in order. There, that's much better. Alright. Having to kill the Divine. That's probably not a good idea. I don't know if this loot is actually useful in any real way, but we shall see. Sorry, Sandalor. Good thing this just isn't real.
I have been poisoned. Find a cure. This poison is killing me.
dead on the floor. The memory has been resolved. I shall live again. Wake up in that cold grave to find warm arms to embrace me. Damien, my love, I shall live again. And for you, my sweet hero. This is where it all ends.
Yeah. So, well, I already, of course, knew this particular plot twist from having played this game before. When I played this the first time, I was completely bamboozled, even though I sort of started to realize something once I heard her voice for the first time. That I had been hearing that voice before. Actually, not that long ago, even. And this is our just reward for doing what we thought was right.
I'd bid you welcome, Dragon Knight. Were this a place one would want to be welcome to? Yet do not judge it too unfavorably offhand, for it is here you shall have to learn the meaning of eternity. Poor creature. Ygerna has claimed another soul, and Damien, my son, is stronger than ever. Yes. That is what I call him still, despite everything. No doubt you have guessed the truth by now. I am Lucian, the Divine, quite alive, yet often wishing I was not, as I dwell in this half-world, this cageless prison designed to keep me ever conscious, and so suffer the torment of awareness, to be a wordless witness to the damned one's deeds. Nonetheless, I have often shouted out in vain at one who unwittingly advanced Damien's schemes by doing the bidding of his dark mistress. From the very Hall of Echoes she skimmed the surface of Rivellon for her knight in shining armor, who was to be both strong enough to find her and weak enough to be controlled. Then, there you came. A formidable slayer, blessed with the power of the dragon, but humbled by a mind exposed after a ritual incomplete. It was Ygerna who led you here, not Talana, as she took on the guise of that courageous woman and showed you a vision of things to come. This sinister empress led you to believe the lie even my old friend Zandalor held to be true. Ygerna's life is Damien's death. No, Dragon Knight. Ygerna's life is Damien's invincibility, as I learnt from my accursed son himself. They have been questing for the same outcome from within the Hall of Echoes and from without. Ygerna was the first to triumph. You, her champion, ensured that victory against all odds, against her lover even, who never realized you wanted to find her soul for resurrection, not destruction. Now nothing is left for us. Lost phantoms caught in their sinister webs, but to watch as they lay claim to Rivellon and obliterate all that the heroes of man have spilt so much blood to protect. We will watch as the Damned One and his queen wade to their victory through war's crimson rivers. Time to wake up, my sleeping beauty.
At last.
I battled tirelessly to release you from death's grip, and here you are, alive and free without my help. How?
I trained a pet. So acquiescent the little darling turned out to be. But I'll tell you all about that later. Is everything ready?
Oh yes, we are prepared. Come, my love. It is time for our conquest to begin.
So yeah, kind of a kick in the nuts of an ending. But it doesn't quite end here, of course. This was just the end of Ego Draconis. But the flames of vengeance are coming. If the game loads properly at the very least, I hope. Come on, game. Come on. I hate it when a game does that. I think it might still be loading, but I can't be sure. Well. In which case, I will have to see you next time. Thank you all for watching. See you then.